I'm making caramelized onion, fig and brie tartlets, and our ingredients are 2 onions finely sliced, 1 garlic crushed, half a bunch of thyme, I'm going to cut it up small, half a cup of fig jam, 1 egg which will be whisked, salt to taste, 1 tablespoon of olive oil, 2 tablespoons of balsamic vinegar, 1 tablespoon of sugar or to taste, 1 tablespoon of butter, puff pastry, brie cheese, and that is it. So I'm going to use all of these today to make our caramelized onion, fig and brie tartlets. Right, first you heat your pan, put in a tablespoon of olive oil, and a tablespoon of butter, this helps the butter not to burn. Right, now I'm going to add the onions. And this I'm going to let it braise and saute until it's like a golden brown. So this will be about 7 to 10 minutes. We'll be cooking in the oil. Right, the onions have browned slightly. I'm going to add the garlic and the salt and the thyme. So garlic, thyme, just cook that for another 2 minutes and then we add the next step. Right, that is infused nicely with all the flavors. I'm now going to add 2 tablespoons of balsamic vinegar and 1 tablespoon of sugar, once the sugar has dissolved, I'm going to take this off the heat. Just cook that for another minute and a half. Looking and smelling delicious. Nice caramelized onion. Right, so that is done. So I'm now take this off the heat and I'll do the next step. Right, next step, flour your surface. So I'm going to roll out the ready dough. Right, so my first roll, I'll leave the paper on. Actually, this might be the only roll. That's it. Yep, just sit on it. Move this way. Right, so I'm going to cut some circles. I've buttered my muffin pan. I'm going to put one of each of these in there. And I'll continue doing this. Now I'm going to cut some squares. Oh, that's not a square. Right, the next step, I'm going to add a teaspoon of caramelized onion. Teaspoon of jam, that's actually half a teaspoon, and then a slice of your Brie cheese. These are too big, I didn't measure, so I'm going to continue with that. Your caramelized onion, the fig jam, and the slice of cheese on top, and then it's going in the oven. So 1 teaspoon of caramelized onion, half a teaspoon of jam, and then put a slice of the Brie cheese. And then that is going to, oh, and then I'm going to whisk egg and put egg around the edges. And then it's going in the oven for about 10 to 12 minutes. As long as the edges have turned light brown. I'm going to continue with that. So I've whisked my egg with 1 teaspoon of milk, and I'm just going to brush the edges of the pastry, and that will help it turn golden brown. So all there where the pastry is exposed, you put the egg over there. Going to continue with this with all of them, and then in the oven for 10 to 12 minutes.